Okay. Okay, few messages from X. Okay. Oh man, you're more slippier than you look. I thought I had a chance at a few sucks, but I couldn't quite get a hand on you. I gotta be better than that. But hey, gotta give you props, dude. You played well enough to win in this league. So you need to take that. But duh. But alright. You know what? I'm going. No. I love intimidating people. How is he the top player? How the fuck is he the top player? What the fuck? Okay, well, anyways.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, take advantage of your practice reps, because Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
Down! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Alright. Just had to. God damn. You know what? I'm gonna please stop this. God damn it.
Ready? Hawk 70! Hut, hut!
There we go.
Here we go! Here we go! 70 Lion! Ready? Go!
God damn it.
Set! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Dirty clothes in here, handsome.
I don't know.
Sucks.
Oh.
It's like that's it. This is all that shit on here, but I'm not gonna be happy about that. I've already said that 55 times.
Yeah.
Ready? Go!
God. Hmm.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolf! Set go!
try to be, I try to be slick with it.
Ready? Ready?
Damn. I will get this.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
God damn it. Won't stop until I get a full 5 out of 5.
Got it. Ready? Hut.
And I think I know how to get it.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Set. Count. Ready, go.
God damn it.
Ready up. Get up. Get up. Set, go.
If I have to pass to the tight end every single time, I will pass to the tight end every single time. I think I know what I have to do.
Ready. Ready. Hut.
God damn it. Apparently that's not what I have to do.
Go. Hey, ready, ready.
And might have to pass like switch up passing on the tight end and then the receiver.
Ready. Hut, hut.
As soon as he turns back, yep. It should be, yep.
Here we go. Here we ready, go.
It's like on the, you know what, 4 out of 5 is good. I'm just gonna do 4 out of 5.
Get up.
Hey, you know what, guys? That was pretty dang good. And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential yet. Not even close. Each and every one of you should take that as a challenge and see if you can find that next level.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Come back, come back. I wasn't fully ready though, that's.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Hut. Set. Ready, ready. Set up. Hawk 70. Hut.
Yep. My God. Okay, you know what? Let's see what I'll do. Let's see what I'll do. What kind of uniforms do you have? Two of the best NFC teams. Can't believe that one of us couldn't. But one of us two is going to leave the stadium without
from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game with their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man lamb, it's complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it, it's picked up. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Leaps past him, and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll drop to throw. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
With it is Jackson. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Kyle Rudolph, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Jackson to return. A field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
Don't worry about it, baby.
Touchdown! Kyle Rudolph, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And out now come the Cowboys. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 21-0 our score after 1. on 2nd and 9. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. Well, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down. Doesn't find anyone open. Tucks it away. Takes off and picks up the 1st down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. Prescott now.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40. 20.
You know they pay me
10. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Giants.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point try good by Gano. And a rout is on here in this first half. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense, I thought he may go the distance, to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them, and it turns out.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Giants just continue to pour it on.
Cool.
First drive, we thought.
Yeah,
It can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Gano the extra point. And
okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will be from 56 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. A timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano, and that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the right here to Shepard. Refusing to go down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Half hands. What?
So we come upon halftime here with a visiting Giants. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Okay.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This taken in at the goal line.
So good.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here. And got his man complete.
What a play.
Touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 69 yards. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come. The Cowboys.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gano now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Schultz. Oh, he put it on the carpet. A fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 14 yards. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long.
Oh, Prescott stripped. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
Throwing, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he goes out right around the 39.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Jackson. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's been a blast, though. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game for him.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more. 2nd down and inches. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more...
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. There he goes left side. Past the 20.
Another dollar, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Hurdles over him. A great return there of 22 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. 84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Now Saquon Barkley. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, come on. No.
You've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And finding the tight end Rudolph. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Wiggles free. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
It carries like that. Salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match.
Nah.
So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Gano for the extra point.
You know, just a casually scoring 100.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now Prescott.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it was a good
Hmm. 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 You know, I'm gonna praise you. You know? Okay, you know what? Beat Jalen Ramsey's Rams. So, two back-to-back home games. I think I will get probably from the Rams to either the Chiefs or Raiders. I might play these 4 games. Might make it to my bye week. Then probably versus the football team. Last time we played the football team, we shut them out. Fucking 72-0. Shut them up. grab them by the freaking shirt collar, and we pull them over to a chair, and we fucking push their heads down to a chair. Put them in their place. Ow! Fuck! Shit, that fucking hurt. Ow! God damn. Ow! Shit. That really did not feel good.
Hey, boys. Coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's gotta be great. Game day's coming fast. Let's go out here and let's be great, okay?
Shut up! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready, ready! Come on, come on, hut! Ready! 70 left, hut, hut! Ready! Ready, go! Got it, ready? Get up!
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
You know, what's the answer?
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Ramsey, hey. This, Ramsey, this you? Wait, is that a moss? Is that a moss? I need help. Can someone say if that was a moss? Is that a moss? Hold on. I think that might be a moss. I think I might just a fucking moss.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton.
Do what we do! Do what we do!
The way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. On first down at Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Stafford. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. This defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand.
Oh, into a sea of defenders, had intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. Kyle Rudolph. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Wait, won the game. The 1 TD pass.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on second down. Stafford, he's got Higbee complete right side. So defensively here, trying to stop Matt Stafford's CD. Now he's got some time under his belt with his new team, the Rams. What's the key to slowing him down?
Well, I think that a big part of what's going on with him and his team has just been coming together. Brand new team, brand new system, brand new receivers to throw to. And similar to Tom Brady in the 2020 season in Tampa, it took a while, but now we're starting to see it come together. And Matthew Stafford is hoping that he can end his season the way Brady did, taking his team to a Super Bowl.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To the air again, Stafford. It's caught by OBJ. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dexter Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively. And, Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive. And it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays are going to pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's what you're looking for.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw to Barkley on the check down. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw here. Looking for Shepard deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete here.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Gano's kick is right through. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves. And these guys are being left behind.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now on second and 13. Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. On the return, Jackson. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Back to throw now on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And no one happier to see that than the Giants fans themselves. Saquon Barkley was used a lot his rookie year, 91 catches, which was a record for NFL rookies. That fell off to 52 in 2019. And then, of course, the injury in Week 2 at Chicago last year prevented him from reaching those heights.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's to the 10. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Four-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
And to this point, no catches. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And this will be a game.
I want to play outside, so I'm going to go play outside.